Welcome back to another monthly minute update for Verona Walk. We're going to talk about December 2021. And I'm John C. here in sunny Southwest Florida. We're going to talk about our great community of Verona Walk. And before we do that, I just want to point out the wonderful elephant in the room, and that is I have a new studio. My daughter Kaylin has helped me set this up, and it is awesome. So we're going to do our videos from here, and I absolutely love it. Hopefully it goes off well. We've got a couple cameras set up. Hopefully it'll add a little bit to the experience, and you will enjoy it. Hopefully our microphones work really well. We got the lighting set up, all that fun stuff. First question I always like to ask is how many homes went on the market last month? And that was a total of 17. We had a nice uptick in the inventory that went on the market, which is great, and that helps us out because, as you know, our inventory is super low here in Naples as well as Verona Walk. How many homes sold last month? And that was a total of 12. It's a good number that sold for us, and it's actually the same amount that sold the year before in December. So if we compare month to month, we had 12 homes that sold each month, which is really nice, and it's a healthy number for us. Now, if we look at those 12 homes, and if you want to see those specifically, which homes those were, which models, at the price for what they're selling, there's going to be a link below on this video. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can click that link and it'll show you all 12 homes in details. And while you're scrolling down on this YouTube video, if I haven't said it yet, go ahead and like and subscribe to this. It helps me a ton with the YouTube algorithm so that everybody in this neighborhood can see what you're getting to watch today. So do that for me real quick. Like and subscribe to this video. Next question I like to ask here, let me scroll up on that and we'll go over that. So of those 12 homes, 7 of them sold at or above asking price, which I think is pretty cool because the month before it wasn't quite that high percentage. I think we only had 3 of the homes that sold at or above asking price. And this month we had 7 of those homes sell at or above asking price, which is pretty interesting because it tells me the market is still very warm in regards to homes going fast. We're going to talk about the days on market in a second, but also homes going over that asking price means there's a strong demand, and typically there's more than one offer that's coming in on a property. That's what drives that price up. Of those 12 homes, what was the least and the most expensive home that sold? Well, the least expensive was a Capri on Borboni, and this Capri did not have a pool. It was sold for $400,000 and was under contract in about 10 days. The most expensive home was a Dunwoody Trail, and it closed for $775,000, and that home was under contract in 17 days. If we look at January through December of this last year, we sold 180 homes, so the inventory moved really well. If we look at January through December 2020, the year before, and compare it, we had a total of 164 homes that sold. Now, if we didn't have that pause when we hit COVID and everything kind of shut down around here for about 45 days, I think we would have sold the exact same number of homes in 2020 as we did in 2021. But because of that shutdown, I think we had a nice, steady, consistent run this year in 2021. Were there any foreclosures that were sold or listed? Yes, there was a foreclosure that was listed last month, and it's still currently on the market right now. It's in Oakmont, listed for $649,000. I don't see that home lasting much longer on the market, so if you want it, you better move quick if it's even still available right now. That home is a pool Oakmont. It does need some work on the inside. It needs new flooring and a few other things, but it's a solid built Devasta home. There are only 3 homes for sale right now in Verona Walk, and I've mentioned this before. Inventory is typically way above that. I've seen it as high as in the 80s before. 80 homes for sale at any given time in Verona Walk, and now we are struggling to keep 2, 3, 4, 5 homes for sale at any given time. If you want to see those 3 homes that are currently for sale, if they are still currently for sale, there's a link below. It's veronawalknaplesflorida.com. That's the website you can go to. It updates pretty much every 5 minutes with homes that go on the market, and if a home goes pending, it removes it from that list as well. So click on that link below if you want to see that. And by the way, go ahead and subscribe to this video. What was the average days on market? And that was a total of 10. It ticked up just a little bit. I think last month we were at 8 days on market before a home went under contract. Of the 12 homes that sold last month, it only took an average of 10 days for those homes to go pending. Also, I want to bring this up. We currently have 17 homes pending right now in Verona Walk. What does that mean? Well, over the last couple months, probably the last 20 to 30 days, we've had 17 homes go pending. So we are going to have a fantastic January and February. What percent of the asking price did sellers get? And as I mentioned earlier, 7 of the 12 homes that sold were at or above asking price. So the percent of asking price that the sellers got was 102% of asking price. Last question I like to ask, what's a great home for sale right now in the neighborhood? And that is a Carrington model home. Now, the Carrington is not currently for sale in the neighborhood, so if you have a Carrington that you live in or a friend that lives in one, please have them or you reach out to me as soon as possible. I have a buyer who wants a Carrington home, preferably no pool, but if it has a pool, we'll be willing to talk about that as well too. So reach out to me, call, text, or email me. Let me get you in touch with my buyer and let's see if we can work out a deal on a Carrington home. So glad you took a few minutes to watch this video today. And again, if you haven't yet, please do me a quick favor, subscribe and like this video below so that you are always notified when these come available for you. I look forward to serving you here in Verona Walk. Please reach out if you have any questions or leave a comment or post below. I'm John C. here in sunny Southwest Florida. Have a great month.